If you're seriously thinking about relocating to Palm Beach County, or you're already here and you are trying to understand what is actually being built right now, what's worth paying attention to, and who has the track record to back it up, well, today's video is for you. Because there is one builder's name that is going to come up more than any other in northern Palm Beach County. One builder whose communities you have almost certainly driven through without even knowing it. And one builder who has been shaping the look, the feel, and the value of this market for over 50 years. And who right now, in mid-2026, has more new construction communities active and coming soon across Palm Beach County than at any other point in recent memory. I'm talking about DiVosta, now building under the Pulte Group umbrella. And whether you're looking in Tequesta, Juno Beach, Jupiter, Palm Beach Gardens, or even Wellington, they have something right now in a range that may surprise you. We're talking from the mid-800s all the way up to 5 million plus across 7 communities. By the end of this video, you are going to understand who this builder is, why their communities hold their value, what is currently available and coming soon. And maybe, most importantly, why buying new construction without your own representation is one of the biggest mistakes a relocation buyer can make in this market. So let's get into it. If we haven't met yet, I'm Melissa Dyer, owner of Ebbstone Realty here in Palm Beach County. My husband Chris and I help relocation buyers from all over the country and locals moving across town make smart real estate decisions. Just call, text, or get a conversation started by scanning the QR code you see here. It's always best to reach out early. No obligation, and we're not going to spam you, I promise. DiVosta is not some national company that decided just to show up on the South Florida scene 5 years ago to cash in on the migration wave. This is a South Florida story, and it starts decades before most of the people watching this video were even thinking about moving here. Otto DiVosta began building homes in Florida in the 1960s, and over the next few decades, he built a reputation that was pretty much unmatched in the region. Not just for the volume of homes he was producing, but for the way he was producing them. He was innovative in his construction methods. He was ahead of his time in community design, and he had an obsessive focus on quality that buyers could feel the very moment they walked through the door. By the time Pulte Homes acquired the company in 1998, DiVosta had already built over 40,000 homes in Florida. 40,000 homes. That is not a footnote. That's a generational legacy built right here in this market. Since the acquisition, DiVosta has operated as the luxury brand under Pulte Group, one of the largest home builders in the whole United States. With operations in more than 45 markets across the country. But what made DiVosta special before 1998 never changed. The resort-style community design, the quality of the construction, the consumer-inspired floor plans, the attention to how people actually live, it all stayed the same. Pulte Group just gave them the resources and the land to do a whole lot more of it. Today, Pulte Group's Southeast Florida division builds over 500 homes per year, from Broward County all the way up north to Indian River County, under 3 different brands: Pulte Homes, DiVosta, and Del Webb. And every single one of those brands has its own identity. Del Webb is active adult 55 plus living. Pulte Homes covers a broad middle market, and DiVosta is the luxury resort style brand. And when you are talking about northern Palm Beach County, Places like Jupiter, Palm Beach Gardens, Juno Beach, Tequesta, DiVosta is the name that has dominated the market for a very long time. And right now, they are more active here than they have been in years. I want to spend a few minutes on the history here, because the history is exactly why this builder matters to you as a buyer. When you buy a home in a DiVosta community, you are buying into a track record of resale performance that is difficult to find anywhere else in this market at the new construction level. Let's talk about what they've already put on the ground here in northern Palm Beach County. In Jupiter, DiVosta built Sonoma Isles, one of the most consistently sought after gated communities in the entire area. Gorgeous homes, great amenities, strong HOA, beautiful landscape. Resale values in Sonoma Isles have been remarkably resilient through every market cycle. DiVosta also built Bridgewater in Jupiter, a luxury estate community on 1 acre plus lots we'll talk about more shortly because it is still actively selling. And they completed Windsor Park at Abacoa, the final neighborhood within the Abacoa Master Plan community, which became a model for how thoughtful new urbanism could work beautifully in South Florida. In Palm Beach Gardens, the DiVosta footprint is enormous. They were one of the primary builders within Abacoa, completing over 4,000 residential units across 17 different neighborhoods within that community alone. That's between the Jupiter Palm Beach Gardens border. Think about that scale for a moment. 4,000 homes in one master planned community. They also built Ancient Tree, a beautiful gated community in Palm Beach Gardens, known for its mature, canopy, and quiet residential streets. And most recently, they have been the leading builder inside Avenir, the 4,752 acre master plan community on the western edge of Palm Beach Gardens that has become one of the most talked about development stories in all of South Florida. The point I want you to take away from all of this is simple. If you have driven through the nicest planned communities in Jupiter and Palm Beach Gardens, the ones with the beautiful streetscapes, the manicured entrances, the resort pools that look like they belong in a hotel, there is an excellent chance you were looking at a DiVosta community and didn't even know it. Now you know. Now, when you see the name on a new construction sign, you understand what it means. One thing I think is worth understanding before we get into the current communities is what DiVosta's build standard actually means in practice. Because at the price points we're talking about, buyers deserve to know what they are getting. DiVosta backs every home with a 10-year limited structural warranty, one of the strongest in the industry. But beyond the warranty, the build standard includes things like reinforced roof systems, energy efficient construction with sealed and insulated attics, radiant barrier technology, and smart wiring infrastructure built into the walls. In South Florida's climate, those things are not extras. They are the difference between a home that performs and a home that doesn't. The design and personalization experience is also a meaningful part of what DiVosta offers. When you buy in a DiVosta community, you work with their design team to personalize your home. Cabinet colors, countertop selections, flooring, backsplash, and more. That all happens before construction begins. That experience, combined with field manager check-ins during construction through their owner's entry program, is one of the things buyers consistently point to when they talk about why they chose DiVosta over other builders. And I will tell you from our own experience working with clients through this process, Those design appointments and those milestone walkthroughs during construction matter more than most buyers realize going in. We attend both with our clients, and having someone in your corner who knows what to look for at each stage of the build is genuinely valuable. More on that in a minute. All right, here's the part of the video I know you have been waiting for. Let me walk you through every DiVosta community currently active or coming soon in Palm Beach County, because the current lineup is unlike anything they have had on the market in this area at one time before. We'll start with communities that are coming soon, where the VIP list is now open. The Reserve at Tequesta. If you have watched our Tequesta video on this channel, you already know how rare and special that little coastal village is. No high-rises, no major commercial corridors running through it, a tight-knit community right on the Loxahatchee River and the intercoastal. And here's the thing about Tequesta. There's almost no new construction there, which is exactly why the Reserve at Tequesta is a very big deal. This is the first new home community in Tequesta since 2022. DiVosta found a site right on US 1, and they are building coastal Key West style luxury townhomes. With an on-site resort pool with a rock waterfall, a spacious sun deck, a summer kitchen with barbecue grill, a fitness room, cabana, and playground. There are 2 floor plans available, the Centerville at 1,892 square feet and the Greenville at 1,989 square feet. Both are 3-bedroom, 2.5 baths, 2-car garage, 2-story layouts. The first floor flows seamlessly for everyday living and entertaining. The second floor gives you a private owner suite and 2 secondary bedrooms. Location-wise, you are less than a mile from boat clubs, 3 miles from Premier Golf, 5 miles from I-95 and the Turnpike, and 10 minutes from all of Jupiter's restaurants and entertainment. The sales center is not yet open. It is marked coming soon on the DiVosta website as of right now. Which means if Tequesta is on your radar, the VIP interest list is exactly where you need to be before this opens to the public. Sales prices will start in the mid-800s. Okay, next up is the dunes at Juno Beach. I have a whole video on Juno Beach on this channel, and I said it plainly in that video. Juno Beach is my personal pick for the best beach town in the entire state of Florida. Pristine beaches, the Juno Beach Pier, sea turtle nesting, a true residential beach town with almost no overdevelopment, and Juno Beach almost never allows new construction, which is why when I tell you that DiVosta found a site on the barrier island in Juno Beach and is building 40 brand new luxury 3-story townhomes with a 6-minute walk to the beach and less than 5 minutes from the pier, I need you to understand that this kind of an opportunity does not come around often. This community is intentionally designed around location as the primary amenity. You are steps from local restaurants less than a mile from US 1, under 5 miles from I-95. Site development is actively underway right now. These will be 3-story townhomes with private elevators and 2-car attached garages. Prices are starting from the mid-1 million mark. The sales center is coming soon, and we want to get you on the VIP list before this opens. Okay, let's move on to what is actively selling. Bridgewater in Jupiter. Now, Bridgewater is one of DiVosta's established Jupiter communities and is still actively selling a limited number of homes on some of their largest lots. This is a gated estate community with homes on 1 acre plus home sites. They've got 5 floor plans ranging from 3,300 to over 4,000 square feet, with 4 to 5 bedrooms and multiple garage configurations. Many homes feature lakefront views. The community is technically in Martin County, which is important for buyers to know because Martin County property taxes are lower than Palm Beach County. And on a home at this price point, that difference is meaningful. You're 7 miles from Jupiter Beach, 4 miles from I-95, 26 minutes to Palm Beach International Airport. So for the buyer who wants privacy, space, and the Jupiter lifestyle without paying the barrier island premium, Bridgewater is a strong option if you want the land and you don't want to be far out west. Prices are $5 million plus, and they have one quick move-in home available at the time I'm recording this. Also selling right now is the Reserve at Eastpointe in Palm Beach Gardens. Again, we have a whole video dedicated to Eastpointe Country Club on this channel. So I will keep this focused just on the new construction opportunity specifically. DiVosta stepped in as the builder for 75 new homes inside of Eastpointe, a private country club in northern Palm Beach Gardens that is celebrating its 50th anniversary. Home sizes range from just over 2,000 to nearly 3,800 square feet. Every buyer receives a social membership to the club, which gives you access to The Point, the stunning amenity center that just opened in 2023. Featuring 2 resort-style pools, a state-of-the-art fitness center, upscale casual dining, and the 2 Fazio-designed golf courses that Eastpointe is known for. New construction inside an established private country club is genuinely rare in Palm Beach County. You are not waiting for a community to develop its identity. The identity is already there, and the social fabric is already there, and you are buying a brand new home inside of all of that. Sales are active and move-ins have already begun. This is not a wait and see situation. Okay, here's another DiVosta built community actively selling in Palm Beach Gardens. It's Avondale at Avenir. If you're not familiar with Avenir yet, it's a 4,752 acre master plan community on the western edge of Palm Beach Gardens. And it has become one of the most thoughtfully designed large-scale developments in all of South Florida. Avondale is DiVosta's first neighborhood within Avenir and is still actively selling. But if I want to be honest with you, premium home sites are tightening. There are 5 floor plans to choose from, with 2 and 3 car garage options and a full resort amenity package, including a pool, fitness center, spa, kids splash pad, tot lots, and community entertainment room. Prices here are starting in the mid 700s. This is DiVosta's most accessible current price point in Palm Beach Gardens. And for what you get at that number, it is a genuinely compelling value in this market. And of course, we have a few videos here where we unpack everything that Avenir has to offer, so you're gonna wanna check those out. Now here is the one I'm really excited to share with you, a hot new opportunity in Avenir. Orchid Isles is going to open for sale in the next few days, and the VIP list is currently open. If you've been looking for something in Avenir, this might be the best fit for you. Orchid Isles is a brand new gated estate enclave. DiVosta's second neighborhood within Avenir, located near North Lake and the Panther National Boulevards. 62 estate home lots on 80-foot home sites, 4 floor plans starting at 3,200 square feet under air, 3 to 5 bedrooms, 3.5 to 4.5 baths, and 3 car garages. Prices are starting in the low 2 millions. Most home sites offer either preserve or lake views. Sales are scheduled to open this month. If you're watching this video right now, you do not want to wait. Once this community officially opens, it will move fast. Avenir has the demand, and DiVosta has the track record in this master plan to back it up. getting on the VIP list before the sales open is the single most important step you can take if this price point and this community interest you. You are one text away from getting the ball rolling. Let's get you on the list. Okay, another great opportunity if you're looking for estate-sized homes in a gated community is Canter in Wellington. Now, this is an entirely different scene than the northern Palm Beach County neighborhoods I just covered. So let me give you a little background. DiVosta acquired 22.5 acres of former church land from the Diocese of Palm Beach right in the heart of Wellington. And they are building 42 gated estate homes with a modern farmhouse and coastal architectural design that is genuinely striking. Homes range from 3,300 to over 5,300 square feet, sitting on lots from a 1/4 acre up to 3 acres, and some of those lots can accommodate a casita. There are 9 floor plan options, and buyers can personalize extensively through the design studio, including gourmet kitchens outfitted with even premium Wolf appliances. If you are unfamiliar with Wellington, you will want to subscribe here now because we've got a full A to Z video on Wellington coming very soon. Wellington has an equestrian culture with polo fields, year-round international polo club events, and an incredible quality of life offered at a price point that still competes with the rest of the county. The Canter design theme intentionally honors that equestrian identity, blending the farmhouse aesthetic that fits Wellington's feel with DiVosta's construction quality. Prices are starting at $1.5 million, and they are actively selling now. I want to take a few minutes on this because it might be the most important part of this entire video, especially for buyers who are new to new construction. There's a very common misconception that when you buy new construction, you do not need your own agent, that you can just walk into a model home, work directly with the builder's sales team, and save yourself the commission. I understand why you may think that, and I want to tell you clearly that's not how it works and why it matters. The sales agents inside DiVosta Model Homes are excellent professionals. I mean that sincerely, but they work for DiVosta, and this goes with all builders. Their job is to represent the builder's interests in that transaction. Our job, Chris and mine, is to represent yours. Those are genuinely different things, and the difference shows up at every stage of the process. Let's start with negotiations. One of the biggest myths about new construction is that the price is the price and there's nothing to negotiate. That is not true. Builder contracts routinely have room for negotiation on closing cost contributions, lot premiums, upgrade credits, quick move-in incentives, and financing rate buydowns. Understanding what a builder is willing to move on and how to ask for it in a way that actually works is something that comes from experience working with these transactions. We negotiate new construction purchases for our clients, and it makes a real difference. Then there's the design appointment. When you buy in a DiVosta community, you will have one or more appointments at their design studio to make your finish selections. Flooring, cabinetry, countertops, fixtures, backsplash, and even more. These appointments are exciting. They're also high pressure in ways buyers don't always anticipate because everything has a price tag to it and it adds up fast. We attend those design studio appointments with our clients. We help them understand which upgrades have strong resale value, which ones are personal preference and better done after closing, and how to prioritize when the budget is finite. Having someone there who has done this before and has no financial stake in how much you spend in that studio is genuinely valuable. And then there are the milestone inspections during the construction process. All builders have a structured build process with check-in points along the way. The pre-drywall inspection, the frame walk, the final walkthrough, we attend those with our clients. We ask the questions that buyers don't know to ask, and we help make sure that when you get the keys to your new home, what you receive matches what you contracted for. All of this, the negotiation, the design appointment, the milestone inspections, the contract review, the guidance through the entire process, from first conversation to closing. We do all of that at no cost to you as the buyer because the builder pays the agent's commission. You are not paying us anything extra. You are just making sure that someone in that room is working for you. The single most important step you can take before you walk into any new construction model home, whether it's DiVosta or any other builder, is to have us registered as your agents before that first appointment. Once you have walked in unrepresented, it complicates things. So reach out to us first. It costs you nothing and it changes everything. Okay, let's do a quick review of everything we've covered. DiVosta has 7 communities to choose from right now. The Reserve at Tequesta, featuring luxury townhomes from the mid-800s, Tequesta's first new community since 2022. It's coming soon, and the VIP list is now open. The Junes at Juno Beach, with luxury 3-story townhomes from the mid-1 millions, with 40 homes, a 6-minute walk to the beach. It's also coming soon, and the VIP list is open. Bridgewater in Jupiter has estate homes on more than an acre lot from $5 million with Martin County tax advantage. That's actively selling now. The Reserve at Eastpointe in Palm Beach Gardens. This is new construction inside a private country club. Prices are over $1 million and the social membership is mandatory. It's also actively selling now. Then you've got Avondale at Avenir in Palm Beach Gardens. It's a single-family gated community from the 700s. Premium home sites are limited. They're also actively selling now. Orchid Isles at Avenir in Palm Beach Gardens. New gated estate enclave from the low 2 millions, 62 lots with 80-foot home sites. The VIP list is open and sales are beginning this month. Finally, Canter in Wellington, with farmhouse-style gated estate homes from a 1.5 million on 1/4 acre to 3-acre lots with Wolf appliances. That's also actively selling now. That's 7 communities in 4 cities from the mid-800s to over 5 million, and a builder with over 50 years of proven performance in the exact market you are considering moving to. That is what DiVosta and Pulte Group are bringing to Palm Beach County right now. If any of these communities caught your attention, or if you're not sure which one fits your situation, that is exactly the kind of conversation Chris and I have every week with buyers who are trying to figure out the very same thing. Sometimes it is clear right away. Sometimes it takes a little back and forth to understand what really matters to someone and where the best fit is. Either way, we would love to have that conversation with you. And if one of the coming soon communities is on your radar, please do not wait. Getting on a VIP interest list before the community opens is not just about being first in line. It is about having time to make a good decision without the pressure of a grand opening weekend working against you. We can help you get connected to the right contacts and make sure you are positioned before this goes public. Remember, the best way to ensure you are making a smart real estate decision is to start the conversation early. Just call, text, scan the QR code you see here. It's really that easy. Hey, thanks so much for spending time with me today. If this video was helpful, share it with somebody who is thinking about making a move to Palm Beach County, because this is exactly the kind of information that makes a difference before someone walks into a model home. Thanks again for watching.